Island. A mere look at the harbor at this time of night would be enough to put any visitor in a gloomy mood. The soothing sound of waves that I'd been listening to at the beach is transformed into a harsh artificial noise as the surf slams against the concrete. The fishing boats finished with work for the day look almost like a fleet of ghost ships. And worst of all, my hands are tied tightly behind my back with a thick length of twine. The salty breeze stings my eyes.
乗船許可を取ってきてやったぞ。ただし貯蔵室だがな。
The mirror points at the only ship whose engine is running. When you mention a ferry, I expected a large passenger vessel. It's just a normal fishing boat. Hey, do I look like a fish to you?
身元不明の不審者を乗せてやると言っているんだ。ありがたいと思え。
Shady guy, huh? Well, I guess that's fair enough. I don't even know my own name or why I'm here. But I am here. May still be completely clueless, but I can hold on to that fact, at least. Can't you at least let me stay here until tomorrow? Maybe I'll have remembered something by then. I don't think I washed up here by pure coincidence. I'm sure that someone on this island is waiting for me. I feel like I'll remember as soon as I see her face or hear her name.
かつてお前のような奴がこの島に来たことがある。
Huh?
奴はこの島に災いをもたらした。あいつをかくまったことは間違いだったんだ。もう二度と間違いは繰り返させない。
You're wrong. I'd never do.
いいか、ここは小さな島だ。よそ者は良くも悪くも島を変えていく。私たちは変わることなど望んでいないのだよ。
I don't get it. I mean, if you don't change.
たとえそれが滅びの道だとしてもな。
In that case, I want to change everything, and through that change, I'll save the world. Though, I haven't got the slightest clue where to start. I don't even know if I have the power to change things myself.
残念だが君に協力することはできない。だが本土の人間なら君を受け入れてくれるだろう。
Does everyone on this island feel the same way? Are his views really representative? Don't they want any help? Don't they want to have a future? Ellipses. In that case, I don't have any reason to stay here. Alright. I understand why I'm not welcome. I'll take my leave. I'm not a little kid. There's no need to throw a tantrum over this. But don't think you're rid of me that easily. Even if I leave, I'm sure another guy or two like me will wash up here, and when they do...
ふざけてないでさっさと行け。
Yeah, I am the weakest of the four amnesiacs. If I do save the rest of the world, this island can suck it. Idiot, moron! Ugh, it stinks of fish. I'm practically thrown headfirst into the boat's hold. It's hell. The hot and humid air is putrid with the stench of fish. Doesn't seem like the boat's been used for fishing in a long time, but the smells totally permeated the hold. The only source of light is a small bulb overhead, and naturally, there's nowhere to sit down properly either. Ellipses. I wonder how long it takes to get to the mainland. Look into the heavens through the square hatch in the ceiling. The sky is shimmering with like nothing else. It's as though the stars might come raining down at any moment. Freedom. If this were a movie, this is the part where the hero would show up and peek his head through the hatch. Sorry to leave you waiting. I'm here now. Everything's going to be okay. Something like that.
いいか、おとなしくしてるんだぞ。
The only soul out there is a big baldy of a mirror. Slam. Slams the hatch shut, and my last hope vanishes. Oh well, I guess I'll go sit in the corner for now. I'll just have to curl up into a tight little ball and shiver through the night like a wet dog. It's hopeless. When I move to sit down between a pair of crates, I hear a curious noise coming from just beneath my ass. Definitely wasn't a fart, though. I don't think my farts sound that cute. Reckon they'd be real rippers. In which case. How do we not notice this person just sitting there? Huh? How do we not notice her? It's a girl snoring. What's she doing here? Ellipses. Immediately my gray matter starts churning. This is bad. So what sort of island is this? The reason they're so hostile towards outsiders is clear as day now. Human trafficking. They must ship young girls off to the mainland like this every night. They probably get bought up by major political figures and other big shots. It's easy enough to imagine what happens to the girls once they're in their hands. They're no doubt subject to all kinds of degrading treatment, though details are probably best left unsaid. Can't allow that to happen. I'm going to save this girl. Sorry to leave you waiting. I'm here now. Everything's going to be okay. She's fast asleep. She's probably been drugged, the poor thing. Her mom tricked her on board, huh? That's just awful. Damn it, what should I do? My hands are still tied behind my back. If I raise my voice, the people on deck are going to hear. I've got no choice. I unleash my secret technique and give her a kiss. The time-honored tradition, after all, that the prince should wake his princess with a kiss. Hey, you're finally awake, princess. She opens her almond eyes wide. They're beautiful, translucent. She seems extremely frightened for some reason. Whack. She kicks me in the gut with all her might. Why? My name is of little importance. Not that I have one anyway. Relax, it was just a little peck on the cheek. What are you getting so flustered for? Aren't you trained for a lot more than just kissing? She's pointing a butterfly knife at me for some reason. Wait, a knife? She mutters something to herself as if to spur herself on. Wait, I'm on your side! I understand why you might think that way, but together we can escape from this cruel world and be free. Oh, she's actually thinking about it. Slash. Whoa, watch out. Swings the knife around without any consideration where the blade might end up, and grazes my shirt. Damn it, I have to take that knife from her first. I don't know anything yet. Why don't you tell me about yourself? Calmly approach the girl, one step at a time. Move slowly to show that I don't intend to hurt her. If you want to get to know someone, all it takes is a little conversation. I'm sure that go for us too. Alright, one more step. It's like Frontwing Sting, let's have main characters that have no common sense. Because I appreciate that. I see the logic. I'm so dead because I don't know anything, right? Everything depends on what I say next. It's not like I actually know much about myself, though. Guess there's one thing I'm certain of. My ding-dong's less than 8 centimeters long. She turns pale, and the knife slides from her hand and drops onto the floor. She's backing right up against the wall to get away from me, but at least I managed to accomplish my goal. Alright, I'll stay right here. Careful not to freak her out anymore, I crouch down slowly to pick up the knife, my hand still tied behind my back. Right, I'll just use this to cut the rope. Whoops. Quickly slip the knife into my pocket. He didn't see that, did he? Oh no, I finally managed to get my hands on a knife, but if we set sail now, it'll all have been for nothing. If I were to try and escape now, though, that old man would still be in the way. Ellipses. Should I kill him, using the knife? Ellipses. Me? Kill someone? Ellipses. Of course, I'm prepared to do anything. Hey, I think we've sprung a leak down here. Could you come and take a look? Unsuspecting mirror climbs down into the hold. I take aim for the defenseless man's back while keeping a close eye on my surroundings. I wait, calmly and quietly for my chance. No, it's not me he's noticed. It's the girl, hiding behind some crates. Now it's now or never. What? And now I'm getting yelled at by the girl I was trying to save.
Karen! なんだその口の利き方は。だいたいお前は町長の娘としての自覚がだな。親とか子とか、なくだらねえことどうでもいいだろ。
So it seems that the girl's name is Kuritsu Karen, and that she's the mayor's daughter. The reason she was hiding the hold of the boat?
おいあんたのせいで計画が全部パーじゃねえかこんなクソ田舎から抜け出して本土に行くっていう計画がよ
That's why.
またそんなくだらないことを考えていたのか、この不良娘が。だいたい島を出てどうやって生きていくつもりだ。宿はどうする？食事は？
なもんどうにでもなる。私はまだ若いんだ。
人は一人では生きていけん。ましてやお前のような子供はな。
私は子供なんかじゃねえよ。
The two of them start quarreling, apparently having forgotten about me. Ellipses. In any case, I should really seize this chance. While they're preoccupied, I take the knife out of my pocket. Slice. Cut the rope from my wrist and sprint away. Catch me if you can. She's gonna be like, why?
はあ？なんで私が？
いいから早くしろ。
That's it. Go right ahead and keep arguing. By the time you're done, I'll be long gone. Yippee! I'm free! I've only been running for a few minutes, but for some reason my heart feels like it's about to burst from my chest. That's not all. I'm gasping for breath, and my legs are shaking like crazy.
いい加減諦めろ。この島に逃げ場なんてないぞ。
I can hear the mayor approaching from behind. I don't have the strength to run anymore, though. Why? This isn't how it's supposed to be. Sink to my knees on the sand. Feel like an old man, weak with age and illness. Ugh. I look up at the vast starry sky. The gentle sound of the waves playing in my ears. Reminds me of when I first woke. I think this is the same spot. The white of the beach seems to extend forever. This is the place where everything started. Ellipses. I feel like I've come a long way, though. Ellipses. Like I finally arrived at my destination after a very long journey. Damn it. Maybe it was too much for me to handle? Ellipses. Maybe I've reached my limit. My mouth seems to be moving on its own. It's that one word which is etched into the depths of my memory. The name of the girl I was supposed to save. No, the name of the girl I no longer can save. Rine. That moment. Hear footsteps approaching over the sand.
誰？
Slender pair of legs enter my field of vision.
どうして？
Though it's summer, she's wearing a long-sleeved hoodie.
どうして私の名前？
Because your voice by Yukari Tamura. I mean, what? Hey, how's it going, Perfect Soul? I have not played Sister Sisters, no. I probably will, eventually. She's also wearing a hat, of a kind that's an ill match for the starry sky above.
もしかしてあな？
Oops, I cut it off. That face looks really familiar. And that voice, it's so dear to me. Everything about her is so precious, I feel like crying. I'm not done for yet. Can't let things end here. Please forgive me for this. I'll apologize properly later. Pin her arms behind her back, put the knife to her throat. The warmth of her body makes me falter for a moment, but then my resolve hardens as I grip the knife tighter. The mayor, having finally caught up with me, is stopped in his tracks. Let me go or else I'll kill this girl. That's a lie. I never kill this girl, no matter the reason. It's not her I have to kill. I like the mayor's like putting this line like, oh, it's not too late. You have all your future ahead of you. No, I can't turn back anymore. My only option is to move forward. I'll say it one more time. Let me go. Our stalemate continues for a few seconds. Another two people arrive on the scene. The runaway girl freezes on the spot and lets out a small gasp. The officer draws his pistol and points at me. She shouldn't shoot though, as long as I've got a hostage. Don't worry, I'm not about to bring any harm to this island, or the world at large. I want to save it, that's why I came back to the past. No! I'm finally here. Finally found her, the girl I have to save. If it was all a delusion, I never have met her. If it was all a fantasy, I never have run into her like this. That's why right now, I trust myself more than I do anyone else.
ね
It's then that the quiet girl in my arms finally speaks. Her voice is clear and crisp, like she's totally unfazed by the situation.
あなた名前は
I've decided to trust in myself. There's one thing I need to know first. Who am I? I'm me. I don't know. Setsuna. Oh wow, well, we got a choice.
ほらちゃんと覚えておきなさいよ
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna say Setsuna because she called me Setsuna, and I think I'm gonna be Setsuna now. Setsuna. That's the name I was given at some point in time. May have been a long ago, when I was still in my mother's womb, or may have been in the distant future. None of that matters, though. My name is...
刹那
The girl in my arms repeats the name to herself.
皆さんお騒がせして申し訳ありません
She suddenly speaks up with a firm, steady voice.
この人は3000回刹那本土から来たうちの新しい使用人です
Sanzekai Setsuna. Wait, her servant?
実はさっき階段から60段くらい転げ落ちてちょっとアホになっちゃったんです
All 60 of them. Woo! What's she talking about?
ほら話を合わせなさいよ
Okay. I don't get it, but playing along with her seems to be my only option if I want to get out of this situation. Oh yeah, I remember now. I'm Sanzekai Setsuna? Starting today, I'll be joining you all here on this island. Nice to meet you.
下手くそね
Shut up. Shut it, you. Couldn't you have come up with a better excuse? 60 steps? How many floors up would that have to put me?
それで皆さんうちの
Approximately
使用
5.
人が何かご迷惑でも
4 to 5. 3 to 5. No way are these suspicious island folk going to fall for such a transparent lie.
まあ君がそう言うなら
He actually fell for it?
というわけで刹那この危なっかしいものを話してくれる
Huh? Oh yeah. I dropped the butterfly knife on the sand. The runaway girl snatches it back as quickly as she can.
要するにこの男の身柄は君が引き受けるということでいいのか
ええその通りです
The girl in the hat smiles gently.
というわけですのでここはどうかお引き取りください
I like Yukari Tamura gets typecast as like the mysterious girl who definitely knows more than meets the eye. A lot. Or just freaking Nanoha. Nanoha Takamachi.
しかし彼は
もういいんだハリス君
Same as Harisu. Unable to go against the girl's wishes, the pair of them have no choice but to leave. The runaway, who's been casting a truly hateful glare in my direction all the while, sticks out her tongue and blows her raspberry. Then she leaves quietly as well. I'm left alone on the beach with the girl and the cat. That was amazing. Who are you?
小原凛音17歳
I didn't ask your age. Wait, Rine. I wonder why that name sounds familiar. Have we met each other before somewhere? Can't help but stare at her face. My eyes meet hers. Though they're partially hidden by the rim of her hat, I can tell that they're big and beautiful. I knew it, the more I look at her.
残念人違いね
She lets out a big sigh. Does she think I'm hitting on her? No, what do I say? Try to remember. Where and when did I meet her? When did I last hear her voice? Oh yeah, didn't you speak to me while I was lying here on the beach earlier today?
昼だったらやっぱり人違いよ
Pretty sure of it though.
だって私ついさっきまで寝てたもの
What kind of slob are you?
何よいいじゃない最近夜型なのよ
Well, it's August. I suppose most students get like that during the summer vacation. What was it that you called me? Sanzekai Setsuna, right?
自分で名乗ったんじゃない刹那って
She averts her eyes as she speaks. Did I really say that? I was so desperate. Can't recall what it was I actually said.
3000回ってのはただの思いつきよ なんとなく頭に浮かんだだけ。
It's a pretty cool name. For some reason, I feel like I've always been called something like that. Should I call myself Sansekai Setsuna from today onwards then?
ダメ。
I do need a name. I'm waiting for an answer, but the girl holds her tongue. Oh well, I suppose I'll just come up with one myself then. Let's see, how about Taro? Seems like a name befitting the savior of the world. Still looking at me suspiciously. What? Is that copyright or something?
ねえ、記憶喪失って話は本当なの？
You heard about that? Rumors sure spread quickly out here in the countryside.
それに時を超えてきたとかなんとか言ってたけど。
Yeah, that's right. I'm a time traveler. I suppose that would be the normal reaction. There's no need for you to believe me, but it's true.
信じるわよ。
Oh?
だって私もタイムトラベラーだから。
How nice of her to play along. I'll be going now, thanks for everything.
行くところあるの？
No, I don't. That said, I think there's something I have to do, though I'm not entirely sure. Turn around and start walking away from her. Now that I'm safe, I need to get on with my mission.
ねえ、あなた。
Keep walking. My only option is to move forward after all.
刹那。
That at least brings me to a halt. Even if my mind has forgotten, my body remembers. Rine?
刹那。
When I turn around, she's still wearing that little smile. She reaches out to me, to her Sansekai Setsuna, and says,
私は信じるよ。
words of acceptance.
うちに来ない？
My real journey's just beginning.
ねえ、一緒に探そう。刹那の忘れ物。
This is where our timeless story begins. Island.